One thematic aspect of this anthology are my poems on the literary figures Hamlet, Hemingway, Yossarian, and the well known confessional poet Sylvia Plath.
Hamlet is a well-known figure of the play by the same name by William Shakespeare. You remember the famous lines, to be or not to be? That is the question. This is the Hamiletian dilemma of not being able to decide.
Hamlet, my roving spirit came down to earth the other day. Denmark seems to be doing fine except for the blasphemy of some cartoonist. They ought to be sensitive. And then I saw a sportswear hoarding, and had I not been dead already, would surely have died of shock. It screamed, just do it. These corporate gurus tell you ad nauseum, collect information, that vital information, and then decide. Just do it. I can't even laugh it away as a big joke. Let them call me the world's best known ditherer. Let them say that the only thing I can hang is hang fire. I have never needed hard sell, that aggressive brand building for my friend Will of Stratford-on-Avon has always been there. The world's best known copywriter. Why? Can he ever match Will's to be or not to be? Decisions can be gut-wrenching, like killing for incest, like killing for murder, like getting friends killed, like foo-fooing the love of your loved one. So I took time, perhaps, more than I needed. Another time, maybe, I will just do it.
Ernest Miller Hemingway was an American novelist, short story writer, and journalist who won the Nobel Prize in 1954. His writing style had a strong influence on 20th century fiction, while his adventurous lifestyle and public image brought him admiration from later generations.
Hemingway, you would think there was no reason really for me to blow my brains out. After all, I had everything going for me. I had shot lions in the wilds of Africa. I had survived a plane crash. I had fought bulls in Spain. I had fought in an armed conflict. Why? I even have a wound scar to show for. I had loved and had loved to be loved. I married thrice. My ex-wives are my friends. I was wined and fated the world over. I could outdrink any bloody guy in the tavern. I was a man. I was my hero. And in between all this living up, I had written some of the finest stories. God damn it, they even gave me a Nobel. And then, just to take out my dad's shotgun and blow my bloody brains out. Yes, it hurt. But go ask a writer who can't write anymore how much it hurts.
Yossarian is the central character of the well-known novel Catch-22 by Joseph Heller. Catch-22 is an anti-war novel, and it is through this character that the writer is portraying the futility of war.
Yossarian. Hi, I'm Yossarian. Remember me? Yeah, I'm still alive and kicking. I journeyed through it all. The bombing missions, the bullshit orders of the senior brass. Like go kill people. But you kinda will have to give it to me. I did everything I ought not to have done. And survived. Like stealing war rations. Like fooling the doctors with feigned illnesses to avoid bombing missions. like having a romp with the horse. If my seniors went mad and frothed from the mouth, it was thanks to me. I survived through it all, the catch being not to do anything right. I am Yossarian, and I'll be around as long as people cut each other's throats.
For Sylvia Plath is a poem written on the suicide of this well-known confessional American poet. She attempted to commit suicide 2 times and was successful at the 3rd attempt when she gassed herself to death.
For Sylvia Plath. Before I read out the poem, I am reading a 2-line extract from a famous poem, Mirror. In me she has drowned a young girl, and in me an old woman rises toward her day after day like a terrible fish. You learnt early, life only dissolves and dissolves like a series of promises. And what remains are a few odd syllables. You learnt early, it's a little cornucopia of shattered splendor in a broken cut glass bowl. In fact, you laughed at it like a woman gone mad. You learnt early that the spirit in us is the spirit of blackness, that the silence in us is the silence of astounded souls. Sylvia, but you said you had friends. The cool odors of flowers and trees, the twinkling light of the stars. And remember, you said you could converse so well, so easily with the skies. I can't believe you could have advised, touch life and it won't shrink like an eyeball. So why did you shrink? Why did you lose the fight against the fish?